hardcore. Props to what I rhyme for. I'm ghetto and hardcore, like pornos at liquor stores. But that's what you get from going up sleeping on cold floors. I'm too broke to afford to lose. Like skaters, I stay on my grind, even with holes in my shoes. With no souls like Robert Johnson playing the blues. My words are here forever like fables and myths. And even if you put your shit on tape, it still wouldn't stick. I'll hit you with a brick, leave you open-minded. I'll make you a vegetable, not for diet, cause you mind dead. I'm the rap Leviathan, bigger than life, freaking your wife. I'm getting a better percentage of women from killing the mic right. And there'll be nothing left after the beat stops. You never fought, the only fade you ever caught was at a barbershop. I'm on a nicer level than most of you bastards. However you look at it, it's always been the same, even backwards. My rep is on lock, like I'm lifting a lot, raising the bar higher than benches on top of Mount Ararat. I rhyme slick, you take a big L if you want this full clip. You get hit from the fist from my far side just to get a fat lip. Ain't no break from the pain in your back at the end of my whip, cause dog, we ain't friends like a Michael Vick.
Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets. Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets.
Life's a competition, can reap of the opposition. Everybody's struggling just to find a pot to piss, and not content with conflict, comprehension, no consequences. The only focus before the grave is keeping an arm's distance. Form dissonance within my sentences, disguising truth within my references. Gave up on reigning in my recklessness. The pros in the wind until my flows drown every single one of these pessimists. See, it's unsettling, like that feeling in the pit of your stomach. Picture you in the phone in your house, they fucking your cousin. Addicted to that second disturbing concepts, the detriment on my health. You know I'm something of a scientist myself. A screw up, you see I grew up in alleyways, ducking from cops, pouring plastic tobacco into a solo cup, rapping over raga, freestyling over funk. A bastard to these bitches with nothing but bad luck, cause there's a fat wide line between cocky and confident. Consequently, complications coalesce from my concept. Contrast to my communicative conquest, I consistently spit fireballs without any nonsense. I'm winning the contest, I'm out of the topics, surviving the times in the ghetto tropics.
Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets. Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets.
I got more lethal bars than every serial killer gonna drunk in hell.
An old dirty artist, the nastiest and hard to tell.
Nah son, you know what it means. Representing generations of this hip-hop scene.
We MCs, we ain't sorry, like no apologies. With more junk in our soul than just prodigies. A lottery
chance of winning if you think you can body me. I'm all up in your head like I'm doing basement lobotomies.
It never can bother me the way my bad brain constantly
tears apart of these punk games like a mad games.
Bottom piece, a big takeover of bad philosophies. Transfixed by revolutions or wax tracks of our recorded odysseys.
Like taking all the pills at pharmacies.
Fear and loathing on this trip with Phar MC.
Fighting fire with fire, I'm killing beats like
murders for hire. Check your tag, looks like it's the day you expire.
Without achieving a single one of your desires.
Beyond the funds you acquire, reason why you'll never last. No matter how much cash you stack, your house of paper gets blown away or burned to ash.
Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets. Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets. Lord Realm and the Phar MC. Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets.
Lord Realm
and the Phar MC.
Never mock the monikers if you value your peace. And if you want beef, we got more than you can eat. A vicious cycle of violence are fresh on the streets.